Hey guys, it's me Zipey here, and I'm here to level up your PvP game. I was actually asked by Six God to record another um PvP workshop vid, since I think the recording the first like 10 to 15 minutes it didn't have audio. So yeah, I'm back here to discuss the things that I've discussed in the first 17 minutes, and I think after that we'll be resuming to the original workshop of when it happened. But yeah, for now, bear with me, guys. But yeah, I think the first topic that I went to um in the workshop is about movement, because of course this is the first part, and it's integral for PvP matches. But yeah, I'm gonna teach you the first trick to movement. Of course, you gotta use to the keyboard first. WASD C space. Wait, let me turn on the controls here. There we have it. But yeah, the most used mechanic here for movement is basically the sprint. You have to hold shift, or you can turn on toggle sprint in the controls, so you won't have to hold it all the time. But I prefer to not check, because I use the shift button as an anchor for my hand to be always in a good position. But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, what I'm about to show you guys is how you speed up, or how you gain a speed boost through slide jumping using just the movement controls. But yeah, this is how a normal player looks like when, moving or sprinting. If you want to go faster, the trick to that is, while you hold shift and you hold W, if you hold C, you will slide for a little bit, and as you can see, you get a slight speed boost when you do this. But when you combine it with the jump button, which is space bar, you're gonna keep that slight speed momentum when you slide. If you combine it like I'm gonna show you guys. All right, I'm stationary, holding shift, WA, C in the space, and then drop for a little bit. Do it again. Do it again. And if you keep doing it and doing it, you're gonna keep that speed momentum. You can see I'm faster than earlier, and you can even hear the wind, because of the speed momentum that I'm gaining. But yeah, it's basically how you do it. So we can do it again. All right, my topos here. I'm running. C jump, C jump, C jump, C jump, double jump. There you go. There you have it. And that's basically it. You have to just do it on timing. And if you don't do it on timing, you slightly lose your speed momentum, as you know. Depends on how much time you spend on the ground. But if you keep jumping, it's called bunny hops. You should keep your speed momentum, because you're touching the ground only for like a slight second there. But yeah, that's it. Also, for movement, for example, if you're in PvP, I prefer to use the mouse to change directions instead of using like A or D to like drastically change my direction. If you use your mouse like while moving to change directions, your momentum's gonna stay on you like 90% of the time, because if you use just pure A or D, you can lose your momentum sometimes. But yeah, let me just check the progress that I made here. I'm doing this with no edits, guys, so it's continuous. So yeah, like a real workshop. Yeah, okay, slide jumping, include mouse. And now the next one, I believe, is using the dodge mechanic. So you gotta utilize your dodge mechanic. You can combine it with your movement. For example, your slide jumping, double jumping. can sometimes do jump. You can sometimes do jump, control, and then jump, so that you keep your momentum. And then that way you can reach a higher part without having to use the dodge last. Because using the dodge lastly, when you're trying to climb, it's gonna reduce your speed because the dodge animation takes a long time and it kills all your speed momentum. I'm gonna show you guys. For example, if I'm in max speed here, I'm gonna use double jump and then dodge. You see that I lost all my speed momentum, but if I keep my momentum, I use control in the middle of the double jump, in the middle of the first jump before I double jump, I'm gonna keep that same speed momentum. I'm gonna do it 3, 2, 1. I might have lost some of it, but I keep like maybe 50% of the speed momentum. But yeah, that's very helpful in PvP. I always use it actually. And sometimes I don't. Whenever I think that I'm in danger, I don't use that because uh, the time that when you're invincible, when you're dodging, it's a lot of time for it's a lot of time for you to defend yourself. You know. I know you guys get it, but yeah, that's it. Just utilize the dodge control with your movement. Hello, hello. Hey, I know I said that it was gonna be an uncut video, the first one, but I had to rewatch the video again to see what parts are missing. So apparently I miss telling you guys that I always do this counter strafes like the AD to make myself a harder target for enemies. Like I ma uh, I do that because I know that enemies that are doing that are hard to hit because you know you see them like going in one direction, then suddenly they go off to the other direction. That's when you know that you're fighting with a good player. So it's called counter strafe, so utilize it. And I'm gonna emphasize the dodge mechanic as well. Like if you're dodging while you're in the game, you gotta use it. You gotta put yourself again, you gotta put yourself in the position of the shooter. And imagine what would make the shooter like, imagine what would make you make yourself a harder target. Or but yeah, I think I put that wrong. But yeah, imagine if you're the target. Imagine if you're the target, what would you do to make the shooter like feel annoyed to kill you or make it harder to kill you, you know? Just gotta counter strafe and then just dodge, and if you have the sword, just use the shield, switch to the gun, then just kill the enemy. But yeah, I think that's all for movement, and I think that's the only part that I've been got left off. And I think the next one would be the sword mechanics, and I think that's included in the original workshop video where audio got included already. So yeah, thank you guys. This is web 2 Zipey. No, I'm just joking, but yeah, this is offline Zipey talking to you guys, and online Zipey would be right back at you. But yeah, 6 you do the transition. See you guys. Put down your enemy. It's like minus 75 HP to the enemy. Wait, let me demo. But yeah, we're going with the sword slashes first before we get to the gun mechanics or and anything else. For example, you got the flag you're running. You see an enemy there. You slash, throw away the flag. Wait. You can do. I think you can do 2 slashes now. So maybe just hit them. That's 75 damage, and then another one. Or you can just throw the flag and then shoot them down. They're dead. But yeah, that's where this trick becomes useful.
Flag captured.
The double sword slash, but yeah, I think we're moving on to the last sword mechanic. That's about everything that I use in a sword. It's the forward slash, hold it, forward slash, and then well, it takes me like 7 tries to pick up a flag. Sometimes it has to do something with the FPS, you know. But yeah, we'll get to it. But yeah, for the sword, we got through forward slash, holding it, forward slash again, and then double slash in the air. Incorporating it with the guns, with the flag as well. And now we can move on with the shield usage. If you guys have the sword, as you all know, you can use the shield. Zipey looks cool. Yeah, as you all know, you can use the shield if you have the sword equipped. To change weapons, you need to press Q. So if you have the sword equipped, uh, you can use the shield when you use right click. And usually I do it. I combine it with a slide jump technique that I teach earlier, that I taught you guys. So combining it with this should look something like this. You slide jump shield, slide jump shield, slide jump shield, slide jump shield. You can incorporate it with the double jump. You let go. You need to let go of the shield to double jump. So you have to get the timing right. Shield, double jump, shield. For example, slide jump, shield, remove shield, then double jump. But yeah, every time I try that jump and shield, I somehow get headshotted. I think Bronze is here. You can ask Bronze. He tried to imitate my playstyle, and I think it's like 70% more better in PvP now. And I think it's harder to hit a target that's using shield while in the air. So if you guys, so if you guys wanna be like better in stuff, how do you shield and shoot? You can deflect bullets with the shield. For example, if someone's shooting you, you can aim at them and then all bullets that hit your shield, they will go back at them. So it's like you're still shooting. But yeah, for example, if you got hit with an ultra, the ultra will go right back to them if you're aiming right. You just gotta get the middle crosshair in the middle. Yeah, that's called deflection. And I always use that trick in my matches. But yeah, that's also important. Does it only bounce back if they are in front? No. Even if it comes from anywhere, even if it just hits anywhere in your shield, it goes back wherever you're aiming at. But if the angle is tricky, for example, right at the bottom left, I think it will like hit the ground because of the hitbox. But yeah, if it's like anywhere around left, right, or at the top, it reflects where the bullet came from. Yeah. It reflects. So if you're using the shield, you wanna aim at an enemy. When Zipey Avatar, actually Tango made me one a while back, but yeah, I don't have the 3D, but it looks good. I thought it's where you win, not where it came from. I thought it's where you aim, not where it came from. I What do you mean? I thought it's where you aim. Yeah, it reflects back where you aim at. If it hits anywhere, it will reflect back where you're aiming. If that's what you mean. Shield is a redirect if your shield and gets shot in. A bullet passes around the bubble with space and then comes out of your. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Oh yeah. My bad. Pax. It reflects where you're aiming at. For example, if someone shot you from behind, If you're aiming here, it will shoot back over at the target. Thanks for clearing that up, Red. Uh, and then I think we're done with the shields. The next tip that I'm going to give people that you have to train on, just pressing Q. Really, just pressing Q. It's so important. Like, for example, if I'm using the double jump, the shield double jump, and I have an ultra bullet in my, I have an ultra bullet in my bullet stash. You just want to double jump, switch to the gun. You just really want to practice this, something like that. Incorporating it with your movement. So you gotta learn how to shoot while moving. It's important. I'm just keeping it chill here. There you go. Just double jumping and then just switching with the gun, hitting the targets. Like I can walk and chew gum at the same time in this game. Well, there's one part where you can practice on. This is nice and learning a lot, LFG. Thanks, Pyron. I'm happy to know that you're learning a lot. But yeah, if you can't get this right yet, the switching gun thing, the only way it's someone with no choice if they're just practice it. For example, if you're slide jumping, just practice switching the gun, and you know you'll get used to it in time. Also, if you're aiming, for example, you're slide jumping with the sword using the shield trick. If you're already fluent at this, or you're already good at this, what you can do is double jump. If you want, and then switch to the gun. And if you want to take time to aim at the enemy, you can dodge because you'll have like a 1 second floating time while you're in the air. So something like that. Or because if you don't dodge, you're like gonna fall fast, and you know the dodge button I usually use it to slow down time to aim at my enemy. There you go. And then just use the sword again. Use the shield. It's actually it's that easy. So what you have to improve on, what you have to focus on is the switching method, switching of the weapons. And if you can switch methods, just focus on your aim. But yeah, I think we're done with the shields. We're also done with incorporating it with shooting. So now we're moving on to the adjustments that you need to make. So in the settings, I have my sensitive. Is it possible to bind the weapon switch? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible right now, Light, but I think soon because I already made a feedback about that. But yeah, here are settings that you can need voice activation. Voice activation. You're like saying switch, switch. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's crazy. You are real sensei. Thank you, Trax. But yeah, I think I should have said this first before I started, but here you go. You wanna adjust your sensitivity. My sensitivity here is set in 1.00 and my DPI is 1.6. So wait, let me write that in chat. 1.6 DPI. In-game sense 1.00. Because my sensitivity is like this because, for example, my mouse is just stationary looking forward. If I swipe it right, like just swipe it right to the maximum level, I get a full 180. That's when I know that I got the perfect sense. Like for example, you're just looking in the middle. Just swipe your mouse to the right as hard as you can. If you get a full 180, that's your perfect sense. You can adjust accordingly in the control options. So yeah, just get a full 180. Like if you swipe left, swipe right. As long as you can do a full 180 in one swipe, for me that's the perfect sensitivity. Also one more thing that I just learned this month because of another MFR. You can actually this is the weapons. Oh, alright, nice. Thanks, Kyle. There's a keybind for that now, nice. But yeah, I recommend just use Q. As it's just beside the movement key. So you can incorporate it with that. Also, one more thing that's very useful in PvPs, you can change the FOV of your game. You just have to open the dev console. You can open the dev console with this key. I'm gonna type it in the chat. And then just do this. Cam control, FOV, and then just set a higher number. I usually use 80, but take a look on my screen. I'll be seeing much more wide. There you go. Game looks better overall, and I usually use this for PvP. So the command is cam control FOB then number. I think the standard is 60, so if you just want to turn it back, you can do cam control FOB 60. There you go, we're back. But yeah, I usually only use 80. I can't you increase cam control with your mouse wheel? Not when you're in game though, because when you're in game, you use the scroll wheel to switch bullets. So you wanna adjust this before the game starts, or can you write the code here? Here you go. I'm gonna tag you, senor. Why you move so fast? Pon Kun. I already discussed that earlier. So you can go back. This workshop will be posted in YouTube. Also in one of the channels here, you can go back and watch it. But yeah, hi YouTube. But it's just slide jumping. You need to slide jump. But yeah, I'm not going back there. But yeah, with the sensitivity and all, we're gonna focus on the gun. Let me turn back my FOV. So here are my tips with the guns so that you can aim well. Alright, we're focusing on the gun. So usually I see people shooting like they're like shooting like this normally. As you can see, shooting like this leaves you like super vulnerable. Like you're not doing anything to protect yourself. You're just out here to deal some damage. But yeah, you can incorporate with a slide jump to make yourself harder to hit. And then just shooting normally, incorporate with the dodge mechanic. That's why movement is so good. You need to incorporate it. Zipey talking about us peasants. Nah. No. But yeah, here's the big thing in shooting that I want to share to you guys. It's actually just the ADS button. So if you're in the gun mode, if you want to hit right click, it zooms in. What this does is, zooms in and lower the delays of your shots. Like, there's no delays about your left click. For example, if I'm running, if I press left click, it takes like maybe 0.5 seconds before it actually shoots. So, you're running, if you press left click, the raises his hand first before actually shooting. But if you incorporate with ADS, there's no delay. Like, I always do this when I double jump. If you have ADS on, it's always insta shot. There you go. it's always insta shot. So just use ADS so there's no delay in your shots because that 0.5 seconds is very important, especially if your target is. How can you enable ADS? You just need to hold right click while holding the gun. So if you're not used to it, that's a thing that you can practice on. But yeah, right click and flick A. Yeah, that's right. Let's try to do this fast. Oh no, I didn't get that, but yeah. But yeah, notice that I always use right click because it always zooms in. Take a look at my movement here. I'm gonna try and do this seriously. I'm just incorporating what I thought earlier here. Then I'm gonna try this out on the next games. Yeah, good luck, brother. But yeah, while you're moving, galing gagi. The Sam don't miss. But nah, it's just when you're aiming, you just gotta take your time before you shoot. Like me, whenever I shoot someone, I take like 1 brief second before I shoot. So if you wanna get the time to take time and think about your shot, the enemy, you just have to do the first steps fast, like preparing yourself, moving fast so you're harder to hit, using the shields, using the dodge mechanic. You just gotta, you just gotta get with the basics first. It's basically all the basics. You just have to master it, like slide jumping, shielding, switching guns. That's everything actually. And also, you don't want to move with the gun while you're in a PvP because you're slow. The speed of the avatar is slower with the gun equipped, so that's why you're always moving with the shield. Because you're faster with the shield. You're faster if you're wielding the sword. If anybody didn't know that, but yeah. Oh my gosh. This fellow Filipinos in the chat don't translate what they're saying, guys. But yeah. If you, I think I'm done with everything with the guns, with the swords. If you guys wanna know more, just feel free to ask. The Israel saying no way. Nah. Does anyone want to learn more about my gameplay? Because that's all that I prepared for today. For the guns, for the swords, and everything. Zipey, you know the sword jump? What sword jump? Oh, the sword jump. I do know that, and I plan on studying that, but I can't do that right now. I think it got nerfed. It got harder to do, but I was able to do it once. So it's not in my books, in my book right now because I can't do it. Yeah, X-ray is alpha. Yeah, I know it was nerfed, but I was able to do it in Zone's Island, so maybe there's still a trick to it, but yeah. It's without jetpack, this one. Yeah. Oh, well, that's hard. I cannot do it. But yeah, guys, if you want to know anything, I'm gonna give you guys maybe 3 minutes. Just ask, and maybe I can run one ultra bullet game here. What's your ASL at Zipey? What's ASL? That's why it's much harder to, yeah. Smurf, go. Age, sex, location. Come on. I'd be happy just to get the timing for slide jump. Maybe it's a keyboard problem. But yeah, I think you can practice that real smooth man in the purple moon. You can just let go of your mouse and just do it in a straight line, slide jumping. Oh, also one more thing that I forgot to mention. If you're jumping, if you hold the space bar, you can elevate much more higher. As you can see here, I'm holding the space bar here. I'm reaching the maximum point of elevation. But if you just release it fast, it just drops down fast, as you can see. So that's also one integral part of the slide jumping mechanic. Like for example, you're slide jumping at the first 3 slide jumps, you just gotta tap it. But when you have the maximum momentum, you can every time you jump, you just have to hold it, and you can double jump to carry on that momentum. Use your mouse to change directions. Hi, why do Zipey and many of the top avatars move 2 to 3 times faster than everyone else? I've noticed this. Kolyan, it's a slide jumping trick. It's a speed boost trick that you can use. But yeah, I already mentioned that in the first part of. Oh, so get momentum equals jumps pa. Yeah, that's right. If you keep jumping, you keep that momentum. Can I jump and slide into your DMs? No, for sure, bro. Chichido, for sure. But yeah, Kolyan, I already discussed that in the first part of this workshop, so it's gonna be posted in YouTube. Just go back and watch my workshop. But yeah, we're gonna run an ultra bullet match here with the shields on. You guys can watch me while I play this one and watch me incorporate everything that I thought, and then maybe if you have questions, we'll continue. If not, we can wrap this up after this match. But yeah, last match. Oh my gosh, I just got hit by someone right there. But yeah, let's play this. So you can see I just protected myself from an ultra bullet shot there. And I'm incorporating the jump, dodge, jump button. I mean, combination of movements. And I'm always using the ADS so there's no delay in my shots. I'm using the dodge button to make myself invincible at times where I cannot protect myself. Literally just slide jumping. There you go. Oh, I won that. Oh, the kill limit was low. Not much. Maybe let's do another one. But yeah, it's basically just that. So, alright, last match, guys. Last match. If you guys have a... if Brad wins, I'm giving away 1k USD tonight. Oh my gosh. It looks like some kind of cheat for the top. No, it's not a cheat, Colin. Trust me, if you're able to do this, if you're able to do the slide jump wall, you'll feel like you're cheating too. That's why it's a mechanic. But yeah, you can watch me guys play this one. Oh my gosh! I didn't get him. Oh my gosh. I think I'm losing this one. Alright, I'm not doing so good this game.
Double kill.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm at the top right now with 9 kills. Basically, just incorporate what I thought this workshop, and then you'll be moving like this too. So yeah, just get your perfect sensitivity, and I see that there's no questions asked, so I think I can thank everyone now and give the mic to Six God. Thank you everyone.